welcome to a new vlog. Today we're flying out to a new destination for us. It is a popular city in Italy, but one that we have never been to before. We have 2 days to explore the city before we fly out to another new bucket list destination. But first, let's see what this beautiful city has to offer. Welcome to Milano. Our accommodation was called Le Colonne Milano, and it was situated in a neighborhood with the same name. The location is perfect, close to the city center, but away from all the crowds. Literally next door to us was this fabulous restaurant that specializes in pasta. All of the pasta that they served here was made by hand by this gentleman here in the small room. It was fascinating to watch him create so many different shapes of pasta. The best part about this restaurant was the fact that you could make your own pasta dish. You could choose your favorite ingredients and make your very own special recipe. After the pasta feast, we decided to walk on over to the Milano Duomo to see it shine in the sunset lights. We had heard a lot about this beautiful cathedral, and we were very excited to see it up close. It was even more impressive than we expected, and honestly, the way the plaza was lit up made everything look magical. The Vittorio Emanuele Gallery is a stunning piece of architecture both inside and out. The golden detailing, the sculptures, and the warm lighting made everything look like a fairy tale. The entire building is truly a work of art. It is a popular place for shopping and cafes, but I think just visiting it for its architecture is truly worth it. The next day, we started our morning with a stroll around the neighborhood to see what we could have for breakfast. I just love admiring the buildings and seeing people get ready for a new day. Every time I'm in Italy, I feel like I have been transported onto the set of an old Italian movie. We stumbled upon this popular spot called Pepe. We were amazed to discover the great variety of dishes that they offered here. They had a buffet of fabulous dishes that you could either consume them in the restaurant or take them home with you. They had every kind of ingredient and ready-made dish that you could think of. From meats to cheeses, seafood and sauces, you could find everything you need in here to prepare a delicious meal at home. If you wanted to grab something fast to eat, this was the perfect place to do that. We saw a lot of locals in here. It is truly a one-stop shop for premium ingredients. It's finally 10 a.m. and we're heading for the place that we wanted to try out for breakfast. It's called All'Antico Vinaio, a very famous place not only in Milano but also in Florence and Rome. It is known to have one of the best sandwiches in all of Italy, and the crowds just line up for hours to get one of these sandwiches. The focaccia is always fresh from the oven and handmade by them. All of the recipes that we tried were truly worth the wait.
Sky Trust. Stanno soprattutto insieme.
This is Santa Maria delle Grazie, a beautiful Renaissance church with amazing interior Gothic design. This is the home of Leonardo da Vinci's famous painting, The Last Supper. You can purchase tickets online if you want to see it. Unfortunately, it was closed by the time we got there, but we still admired its beauty from the outside. We then made our way to Park Sempione to visit the imposing Sforzesco Castle. a huge medieval Renaissance fortress home to historical museums and art by Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. This impressive tower that you see here is called Filarete Tower, and it was designed by the Renaissance architect Antonio Everlino, also known as Filarete. You can wander around these grounds for free to admire the architecture, but if you want to enter the museum, you have to pay an entrance. The impressive Sforzesco Castle was built in the 15th century by Francesco Sforza, which was the Duke of Milan. In the 17th century, it was one of the biggest citadels in all of Europe. The Brera Botanical Garden is situated in the center of town and is surrounded by Palazzo Brera. It is a historical botanical garden and it was created in 1774. Its mission is to safeguard biodiversity through conservation and educational programs. It is a beautiful and peaceful place to admire hundreds of different flowers, trees, and other plants. Pinacoteca di Brera includes some of the greatest masterpieces of Italian and foreign art from the 13th to the 20th century. The Pinacoteca Museum was opened in 1809 thanks to Napoleon Bonaparte. The collection included Italian art masterpieces taken from churches and monasteries. During our evening stroll, we found the Starbucks Reserve Roastery just 1 hour before close. It is one of 7 Starbucks roasteries, and it is the only one in Europe. The entire place has a very distinctive design. All of the coffee beans are roasted live just in front of your eyes. You will be enchanted by the powerful smell of coffee beans being roasted, the sight of delicious desserts. It almost feels like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but for coffee.
Dalla calma.
On our last day in Milan, we spent a quiet morning strolling around the beautiful streets and admiring the buildings. In our neighborhood, we found the Basilica di San Lorenzo Maggiore, which is an early Christian church decorated with 5th century mosaics. In front of the basilica is the Statua di Costantino. To the left is Porta Ticinese Medievale, a remnant from the ancient Milanese walls from the 11th century. Before heading to the airport, we wanted to take a couple of sandwiches from All'Antico Vinaio with us. During our time in Milano, we tried about 4 or 5 different recipes and we were never disappointed. The quality is truly top-notch. We stayed and enjoyed one last time in the Piazza di San Alessandro, which was our favorite square here in Milan. It was quiet and peaceful, and you could watch the locals go about their lives. Not long after, it was time to head to the airport, and we took the metro 5 stations to arrive at Milano Centrale train station. Then we had to take a bus to arrive at Bergamo Airport in about 50 minutes. The bus is called Orio Shuttle, and one ticket cost about 12 euros. Time for a new and exciting destination. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you'll tune in with us in our next video from fabulous Porto. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe for more travel videos and guides.